Alright, as I explained in one of the videos, I was doing the Maria bug thing, so I was using codes to get the Historical Society key before I met Maria. So basically the beginning of the game, using codes, and that way I could skip the hospital. So now we're gonna go do the whole hospital Heaven's Night thing. This is just a split screen where you can see on the left the PC version, and on the right the HD collection for PS3. And you can really notice, how clean the streets are in the HD collection there. And also there's sort of a line of fog, sort of in the middle of the screen, where the fog hits the ground. And other versions, the thickness of the fog hid all that. So yes, anyway, in this video, we will be going to the bowling alley, Heaven's Night, and starting the hospital up to the Pyramid Head on the roof encounter. And every time I get the pipe here, I get turned around, so yeah, I don't have anything really unlocked in the HD collection, because I haven't played it much, so there's no Book of Lost Memories there. Alright, to the bowling alley.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Here are a few different shots of Eddie's pizza.
So what you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
And we'll skip through that part.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
There's the bowling ball.
Eddie?
Oh.
And here's a different shot of Eddie eating the pizza.
We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But...
Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
And this is the level viewer on the outside of the bowling alley. And there's sort of a room off to the side, but I wouldn't really call it a hidden room. It's more like,
Bye-bye.
there's something boarded up
Come
right
back.
there.
Eddie!
So it just has some floor and walls, so it looks like, it's bigger than it is.
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what
Here's
she said.
going down the lanes.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
And we're just going to put James through that boarded up area. And the camera sort of wiggles when you do this sometimes, but you can see through because it's not textured on this side. You can see Eddie over there eating. Okay, now we're gonna leave.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
And now we have to go back around the alley. I was gonna try to put James through that little space that Laura went through, and if you try to get through there, Maria says, "James, you can't fit through there." And I was gonna make him do it anyway, but it didn't work out, so we're not gonna show that. Sometimes when I push them through walls, I get lost, and then I have to restart. Alright, this is the wrong way. I don't think there's anything much down there. I'm sure I've gone through that fence before.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
It's no good. It's locked.
Alright, come on, Maria. There we are. Any comments on the liquor bottles here? He drinks quite a bit. And Heaven's Night, which we just learned that Maria has a key to, so... And you'll also see some butter cakes behind the bar there. James is kind of in the way, but they're usually with the cookies. But there's butter cakes right there on the shelf. And those appear in this game. Also in Silent Hill 3, Heather has them in her apartment. And there's at least 2 in Silent Hill 4. Someone said there's a third one. I'll have to go look for that. We're zooming out right now. And that's about as far as it goes, and then it hasn't loaded anymore. Yep, now we're zooming back in. Well, he's on his way toward the hospital.
Over there!
Okay, now we have to go after Laura. And over here, I just put James behind the fence, so he's with the ambulances and whatever else is back there, some sort of building. He's gonna pop up there. Pop. There he is. And another thing that's different, and you'll see right here, is see the cross, and on one it's white on a red background in the HD collection, and in all previous versions it was just a red cross on a white background. And that's also true of the medikits, the medipacks, or what are they called in this game? Well, whatever. Nothing of interest there. Oh, now we're going to get the purple bowl key. I love how he picks up so much useless seeming junk. There's a close-up of it. Sometimes when I play through the Brookhaven level, I get confused because it's the same location as in Silent Hill 3, and I forget, who gets what items and who goes to what spaces. And it's been a while, so I'm probably going to run around aimlessly a little bit. It's still locked, James. What the hell out of there. And now we're going to head upstairs. So I think we've done all we can on the first floor. And you don't have a weapon, James. We're good. There's a nurse. There's two different types in this game, so we'll get to the others later. Now we're going to check out the locker rooms. There's a close-up of some of the posters and magazines in this room. And we got the exam room key in the meantime. And there's nothing else in here. Pretty sure. Let's go to the other door. And there's a teddy bear. Now he got a bent needle because he likes picking up weird junk.
Ow.
There's more
What's
of the
wrong?
magazines and
I
posters
just pricked myself.
that are in this room.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
And the texture for the can of soda. A bent needle, I'd pick that up, yeah. Alright, let's get in here. See, there's something useful, a shotgun. Okay, and now recall we have the exam room key, so we could go back down. Do that if we wanted. Okay, we're gonna do that, and I'll probably forget where the room is, as usual. I think that just gives us the code for the third floor patient wing anyway, which I already know, so it doesn't change. I think the box codes change, and then that one's always, I think, 7335. And this is the level viewer again. Just some stools and things over here. Exam room. Yeah. Nothing much in here. Alright, here's the second room I have to go through there. There's some bullets. Nothing of interest in there, I think. Oh, okay, the board. Yeah, 7335. I could have done that without coming down here. There's bullets close up. No, it's unlocked. Okay, we're gonna have to head back upstairs to the third floor, I guess, again. Right there. And some people ask me if I would do, you know, a few shorter Camhack videos showing how to get to certain places like the island on the lake. So I'll be working on those also. I just put up one of, what did I just put up? Oh, the prison monster. I did a few more angles of that, the invisible prison monster. So in addition to these, I will be doing some shorter ones with 8 more angles, I suppose. Now we're in the patient wing, on the third floor, and I think this is where you get rid of Maria. Try all the doors, so I never remember which is which. guess this is where we get rid of Maria. So I really hate these escort missions where you're, you know, have someone following you and they get hurt and then you die.
Wait a minute.
This one offends me the least, but there's a close-up of her pill bottle. It appears to say white something or something white.
It's just a hangover.
The texture's
should
pretty
rest.
small, though. As are a lot of things. And some people have asked me, you know, what do the newspapers say? What does this
So
or that say?
comfy.
And the answer is usually you can't read them because
I'm
they're
gonna
not
go
going to
look
put
for
in
her.
this giant texture into the
For
game
Laura.
because
I'll
they
be
want to
back
save
as soon as I
space,
can.
and if you're not going to see it up close, then it's just not necessary. The same goes with a lot of the rooms, like the pool house and the apartment level. You know, what's inside of it, nothing's inside of it because you're not supposed to see it. They were loading something inside of it that will eventually slow down people's systems. I don't recall how many years ago this game came out anyway. So even for PC there would have been, you know, problems. They were loading one and they had to. The box is back here in that corner, I believe. It's the save room. It's the save room. I think this is the same in Silent Hill 3. And it's always good to save before you go up to the roof. It's good to use more health and to save just in case. And here's the box room. Whatever the patient's name is, box of, you know, stuff. So we could use the key on that. I didn't go downstairs to get the lapis key. I think that's in the second floor patient wing. I just wanted to get rid of Maria, so I did that first. And now we're just going to run down the hall and go out to the steps. Since you already got the roof key. And we're going to health up before we do this. It says MIDI plus. There's the roof key. Alright, and usually, well, you see him just pop in there. It's going to show it 2 more times, I think. He just sort of materializes. Right about now. Yes, there he is. See, I have it zoomed out a little bit, so it's further away from where he appears. Usually, you know, the camera is zoomed in so close that you don't see that he's appearing out of nowhere. And that's really good. We're going up here. You know, Pyramid Head materializes out of thin air. And there's the roof. And once again, there's nothing in that other, you know, building area here. This little room. Since you're not supposed to go there. Alright, now we've landed inside the area with the padded rooms. This is where you get the other code. And there's the numbers. This one is random. There's probably only a few combinations, but I know that one changes. Now it's unlocked. And then the next video should take us through to that hanging boss fight. See the Pyramid Head basement part, and into the town. There are a few things I wanted to stick in there. Now we're just gonna go back toward that room, put in some codes.